just thinking of you. They had a special on candy at the store, so what's in the bushes?
Is something wrong with the bushes, Mr. Cooper? We can't see in the bushes from here, Mr. Cooper.
Ask one silly question, you get two silly answers. Uh-huh, you again.
Let go of me! Let go of me!
First, let me know just what hanky-panky you're up to this time.
Let go of me first! You're bending the shirt!
All right. Now, Mr. Richard, explanation, please.
It just so happens that you are interfering with a small businessman, and that is unconstitutional.
So take me to the Supreme Court.
I was only digging for fishing worms. He sells them? Yeah, for 25 cents a dozen. Want to buy some?
My own worms? The small businessman just went bankrupt. You want worms? Go buy your own apartment house. And this one you could have cheap.
Some landlord. Bet he'd charge the worms rent if he could. Oh, boy! What'd you say, Corey? I didn't say anything. He did. Gosh, a toad! Of course it's a toad. What else looks like that? A frog. He's mine. Oh, yeah? You found that toad right where I was looking for worms, so he's mine. But if you want him, I can sell him to you. I found him in our apartment house bush. Come on, L.J. Wagadorn. I thought you're not allowed to have pets in your apartment. A toad's not a pet. He's a toad. Well, you shrimps better watch out. Toads give you warts. Boy, it's getting tougher and tougher to make $1.
Child psychology. Baker, did you give that pest Edson an appointment without my permission?
I did not, Doctor.
Well, there's only one other possible explanation. You're having a problem with Corey, right?
It's not serious, I hope.
Nah, don't be coy. Just stop working for a second and tell me all about it. Here.
Well, lately his schoolwork seems to be falling off a bit. I think it's only a temporary phase.
Oh, it's like that, huh? Have you talked to him about it?
Not really. The books say that it's poor psychology to put too much pressure on a child. They often react adversely.
Now, there is another splendid example of this ridiculous modern thinking. What he needs is a good chewing out, Navy style. That's what he needs to put him in shape, if you ask me.
Well, if you'll forgive me, Doctor, I didn't ask you.
Well, how do you think I got through med school?
Don't tell me your father had to take you out to the woodshed when you were in college.
Very funny. Listen, to get through college, I had to get through high school first after elementary school, believe me. My folks were very emphatic about my grades when I was Corey's age.
I don't doubt it, and so were mine. But if it's all right with you, I'd like to continue in my own way for a little while.
It's your son.
Thank you.
And don't say I didn't warn you. Oh.
Is your back acting up again?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. And what's more, next week I have to give my usual brilliant performance at the company golf tournament. I wonder if it's legal to putt lying down.
I doubt it.
Yeah, so do I. See, what I really need is a doctor as good as I am. We're not easy to come by, believe me.
Hi, Popeye. I still think you should have named him Hopalong. He likes Popeye better, don't you, Popeye? He sure looks happy in there between your yellow socks and your red socks. Well, wouldn't you like all those colors in your bedroom?
I'm home, Corey.
Uh-oh, it's Mom. You be quiet in there, Popeye. You'll get your dinner later.
Good grief. What are all these flies doing in here?
Sorry, Mom. We'll get rid of them, won't we, L.J. Wagadorn? We sure will, Mrs. Baker.
Corey, how'd you do on your spelling test today?
That's tomorrow.
Oh, well, I guess you've been studying for it then.
I've been pretty busy this afternoon. enough flies to last Popeye for a week. You open the drawer, and as soon as I say close it quick, okay? Okay. Hey, he knows me. He's looking at me with this eye. Yeah, and he knows me. He's looking at me with the other eye. Close it. What are you doing? Listening to the flies. Why? Because when the buzzing stops, old Popeye's had his dinner. If the flies sit down all at once, the buzzing would stop. Don't be silly. Would you sit down if you were a fly with a big old hungry toad?
Oh!
Who is it? It's me, Earl J. Waghorn. What's the password? We didn't decide on one today. Oh, yeah. What is it so dark in here for? Gee, a wart, a real wart. Just like Richard said you'd get. Yeah, and I flunked my spelling test, too. Boy, you sure having a lot of bad luck. If I flunk my spelling test, my mom would kill me. Mine won't. She never even gets mad. Gee, how come? I don't know, but I do know if I let her see my wart, she'll know I have Popeye, and then she will get mad for sure. You could keep your hand in your pocket. No, I gotta figure a way to get rid of it. Too bad you can't ask your mom. She's a nurse. Dr. Chigley, I'll ask him how to get rid of warts.
Clinic, Baker.
Hello, I'd like to speak to Dr. Chigley. This is a stranger calling.
Just a moment, please, Mr. Stranger.
Come in.
There's a call for you, Doctor. It's my son disguising his voice and introducing himself to me as a stranger.
Well, how do you want me to handle it?
Well, he obviously doesn't want me to know he's calling you.
Seems a little young to need a man-to-man talk with his doctor, but then, who knows today? Chegley speaking. What can I do for you, stranger?
I'm not really a stranger, Dr. Chigley. This is Corey Baker, and I'm calling about something very private. Please don't tell my mother.
Well, what seems to be the trouble?
I can't tell you on the phone.
Well, let's see. Maybe I can stop by on my way home from work.
That'll be great. But what about my mom?
Oh, I think that Nurse Baker is working late tonight.
Huh?
You're working late tonight.
Oh, yes, I do believe I have some catching up to do on the files.
I'll be there.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Chigley. Thanks a lot.
Did he say what the problem was?
Please, Nurse Baker, you of all people should realize that the relationship between doctor and patient is strictly confidential. That's a wart.
I know. I got it from my new pet toad.
You did not. Toads do not cause warts.
Richard said they do.
Richard is not a doctor. Toads do not give you warts.
Then how'd I get it?
A virus causes warts, Corey, and we doctors have no idea why some people get them, how long they're going to stay, and how soon, if ever, they are going to go away.
Could a really good doctor make it go away?
Why, Eddie, I can get rid of it.
Good.
Fine, I'll get my medical bag. It's a simple operation.
Operation?
Oh, it won't hurt.
Just the same. I think I'll just keep it.
Well, it's your wart. Don't be too hard on the medical profession, son. Once we find a cure for the common cold, maybe then we'll start on warts.
Thanks a lot anyway, Dr. Chigley.
I understand, Corey. You know, I've had a problem with my back for 20 years, and I still haven't found a doctor who can help me. That is to my satisfaction. Be good. Huh?
rid of my warts. Warts? Yeah, now I have 2 of them. If you're gonna cut them off, why didn't you let Dr. Chugley do it? I'm not gonna hatchet them off. I need this to make stump water. What's stump water? It's the best thing for curing warts. The janitor at school told me all about it. And you make it with a hatchet? No, you find it in an old stump after it rains. There aren't any old stumps around here. That's what the hatchet's for. I'm gonna make this tree into a stump. But you can't do that, Corey. It's against the law. George Washington chopped down a cherry tree, and he didn't even have warts. That's right, and they made him President of the United States.
Corey Baker, if you chop down my tree, I'll never vote for you.
Boy, what rotten luck I've got. Yeah. And the way I'm getting warts, by next week I'll be one great big wart. Maybe you're getting them from Popeye after all. Dr. Chugley said toads don't give you warts. And he should know, because he's a doctor. Well, if he knows so much, how come he couldn't stop you from being attacked by them? Doctors don't know that much. Your mom say anything about you flunking your spelling test? No. That's too bad. How come? I like it better when they yell at you and blow fits, because then you know you're not in trouble. The way your mom is, how can you tell? I guess you're right. I don't know. Maybe my mom just doesn't care about me. Gee.
Hey, how'd you shrimp kids do on your spelling test yesterday?
I got 75. Corey only got 50.
I got 100. And in our class, we got tougher words than you shrimps.
I guess I'm just not lucky. Yeah, and he got 2 warts, too, from Popeye.
Is that so? Listen, you want to know how I got that 100 in my spelling test?
How?
Nothing to it. As long as I got this good old lucky stone here.
A really real lucky stone?
Yep.
Will it make my warts go away?
Sure.
Want to sell it?
Well, since you're a friend of mine, I'll let you have it for 35 cents.
But that's a quarter and a dime.
Just remember, I got 100 on my spelling test.
Show me what you do to make the warts go away.
Not until I get my 35 cents. Just rub it on them.
How long does it take?
A day, maybe 2 days. But make sure you do a lot of rubbing.
Gosh, thanks, Richard. When I get rid of them, I'm going to loan it to Dr. Chugley so he can rub his fat back with it. Hi, Mom.
Hi. Sorry I had to be so late today.
That's all right. Roberta put the TV dinners in the oven like he said.
Oh, then dinner must be almost ready. Corey, why don't you pour the milk? Have you and Earl been playing catch?
No, I'm just working a new pocket into my glove.
Well, it's a good thing you wear that thing on your left hand, or you couldn't eat. Corey, about that test you flunked yesterday.
Yeah, with any luck, I would have passed it.
Well, there's no such thing as luck. If you study hard, you'll pass tests. If you goof off, you won't.
Well, even if there's no such thing as good luck, some people have more bad luck than others.
People make their own luck, son.
Well, today I bought something to make me some good luck.
What'd you buy?
I bought this from Richard for 35 cents. It's a genuine, guaranteed lucky stone.
Corey, this is just a stone. It isn't lucky or unlucky. Richard beat you out at 35 cents.
Boy, things sure are tough. You won't let me believe in my lucky stone, and you don't even get mad at me for flunking a test. Don't you care about me, Mom?
Of course I do, Corey. I care about you very much.
Then how come you don't yell at me about my schoolwork like Earl G. Wagner's mom does?
Because, son, I don't want you to get good grades for me. I'd like you to get them because you want them. Do you understand?
Not exactly.
Well, let me put it this way. Any time you'd like me to yell at you, you just say so, and I will. Because I want you to be happy. And I do care. Is that a deal?
Deal. Oh, just one other thing, Mom. Is it okay if I go ahead and think my lucky stone is lucky, just for a little while?
That sounds like a reasonable request.
Gee, Mom, you sure understand kids, considering you've only had one.
Now, this is what I like to see. My son, Corey Baker, hard at work.
Hi, Mom. I didn't hear you.
I see you've decided your lucky stone isn't enough to see you through your next test.
Boy, Mom, you sure knew all about lucky stones.
Why? What do you mean?
That they're no good, that's what. See? I don't even carry it with me anymore.
Oh, well, don't feel bad, honey. When I was your age, I believed in lucky stones and a lot of other lucky things.
You did?
Sure I did. Everybody would like things to be a little easier than they really are.
They're sure not easy for me.
Corey, what's wrong? I mean, besides the fact that you flunked your spelling test.
Go look in my sock drawer. That's Popeye. Everything started when I found him.
My, Popeye is a big one.
I kept him for a pet, and I know it's against Mr. Cooper's rules. Then I got these.
Oh, those are big warts, too.
I know toads don't give you warts, but I guess Popeye didn't know.
Well, I'm sure Dr. Chegley would tell you that toads have absolutely nothing to do with getting warts.
He did tell me, and that's another thing, Mom. It was me who called Dr. Chegley and said, "It was a stranger."
Really? Well, you certainly had me fooled.
And then he came over to look at my wart, but he couldn't help much. And now I have 2 great big warts, and I think another one coming right there.
Well, I'm certainly proud that you felt you could tell me all this. Do you think you want to keep Popeye?
No, it's not fair to keep him in a drawer. Besides, I think he's beginning to hate socks.
Well, whatever you say, because after all, you know, it is your toad. Here.
What's 35 cents for?
Oh, that's just to prove that mothers can be good luck, too. Mwah!
What's that thing?
That's the genuine, guaranteed lucky stone my son bought to cure the warts that you couldn't cure.
Oh, now wait. I offered to remove them for him.
He felt he'd rather go with the lucky stone.
Did it work?
I don't think so.
Well, kids are always... What do you mean you don't think so?
Well, his warts are disappearing.
Perfect. Hey, 2 in a row. Say, how much did he pay for that?
35 cents?
Here's a $50. You know, I have just decided that I am going to enter the company tournament after all.
Doctor, are you admitting that you're superstitious?
Oh, don't be silly. I just don't want to see Corey stuck with a bad purchase.
How's your back, Doctor?
Hey, seems to be clearing up. Yeah.
Good. I'll tell Corey that his lucky stone wasn't any good for warts, the spelling test, but it was great for sore backs.
And for putting. Huh? 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 Oh, boy. Oh,